Hi everyone. I just had to do this right now while I was thinking about it. I just want to tell everyone hi and just tell you today's been. Let me just talk about me. Okay, I got to tell you something about me. Had a rough day. I don't know if maybe some of you have heard. I don't know if I put it out or not, but I've tried anyhow. But we just, we bought that car that I went to Florida in to go to my sister's and her son's gravesite. Um, we bought that with the it was a new Malibu. Well, anyway, it's gone. It's not gonna be living here anymore. It's gone. It's just totaled out really bad. She won't be coming back home. But thankfully my husband did, and I'm grateful for that. He's really sore, and he's very cranky because he can't walk because he done hurt himself, and he's very cranky, and he's just he's about to run me to death tonight. It just drives me nuts when he's hurting. Well, I got him back on the couch because the bed wasn't comfortable enough. So I'm in here. I'm trying to take a moment. I was trying to listen in on Adonis Paul tonight. I only caught half of it, but half was better than none. That was about the time I had for a break. I had to charge all my devices. We had to go take care of get him. I had to get him today, but with that, today's been rough. But it's not nothing we won't get through. We've been through a lot worse, and I'm hoping this will wake him up, and maybe we can try to crunch some numbers and see if I can get him to retire, because I can't. I just don't want to lose him, and I just think it's time. It's really time. We don't need to be rich. We'll be fine. But I had one thing I wanted to point out to you guys, and whether Mary hears it or not, I don't care, and I'm not going to tag her in the title or anything. I don't really care. She says how much she loves her brother. I just want to say this. And she says, she's totally devoted to his, whatever she's devoted to. I'm not quite sure. But there's a couple of points I want to make to you. She don't even know how old her brother was. Now, it dawned on me today when I was looking at something. And I realized that, even I've been letting her get by with it until I just didn't think nothing about it. It just wasn't a big to do. But since she wants to drag all of us and trash us all and hurt us and trigger us and everything else, I just want to let y'all know so that she's a liar. She's a liar about the little things. She's a liar about everything. Her brother was only 22 when he passed away. He was about to turn 23. He would have turned 23 at the end of the month. But when he passed away, he was 22. He would have been 23. She tells, I think says he's 24. I'm pretty sure she says he's 24. And she really almost got everybody saying it, because we're not noticing these little details that she should already know. It's like knowing when your child was born. And she's just a liar, everything. That's the one main thing. I wanted to point that out so you know that she is a liar. If you ever have any doubts about her being a liar, well, I'll just keep giving you little tidbits, because believe me, I can't take her no more. She doesn't need to be on any platform. I don't even know if she needs to be on Facebook. Good Lord, I don't think she needs to be on any social media. She needs to be committed. And I promise you, I have tried and been checking, and I have for years, what to do with her. But, she blessed herself when she went to California. They're a hell of a lot more lenient than other states. Okay. Well, of course, she trashes me and my daughter and my family, and I hope you don't believe any of it. But I'm going to just read this, because, yeah, I guess, in a way, I do kind of want to, I don't know. It really hurts when someone talks about you that way. When you know in your heart what you are and who you are and how you were with your kids and how your children feel about you. My son today was there. I mean, oh, none of us are perfect. None of us. Not one of us. And we've had our problems in here. We've dealt with them, and we've got through it. I wasn't always. I hadn't always. I make bad decisions every now and then, and sometimes I regret them. And but I'm proud of who they are, and I'm proud that they're loving, and I'm proud that they're there when, like my son was just, God, a blessing. I love that boy so much. And today, like when they couldn't get the phone, I didn't even hear it. I was really tired. My nephew woke me up, and he told me about the accident, and it's sad to say, but the first thing I said, well, because Sarah had received the call. It's like, well, how was Sarah when they called? And he said, "Oh, she's wasn't it, I said, "Was she calm or was she excited?" He said, "She's calm." I said, "Okay, that's good." And then he said, "And Randy's up there. He's already there because he was close to the accident." Okay, good. Was he upset or excited or anything? Because if and he said, "No, everybody's, he's gonna be okay. It's just they gotta really check. He's really hurt, but not." They considered him a trauma because of the speed of the cars, and there was it was three cars, and it's a pretty bad accident. But I'm so thankful that everybody involved in it are all at home tonight with their families. And it's really bothering my husband. It's really disturbing him that the car that went through the intersection that he hit, she wasn't paying attention. She was only 16. She had a 7-year-old brother with her and an 8-year-old brother with her, and she told the cops that she just didn't see that him. She didn't see him. He was already committed to the intersection. She didn't see him. She was looking at the car behind him, so she just sped up. Bless her heart. This is a lesson I hope she learns, and I hope she counts her blessings, because it could have been, a family could have not had 3 of their children tonight, and I wouldn't wish that on no one. So I'm just, like he told me, he said, "I'm just grateful I was in the car today and not the truck." He said, "If I'd have been in that truck, it could have killed them all." And it's a pretty powerful thing to have to think about, isn't it? And it really got him. He was trying to see if they were all okay, and I'm so happy he's got a good soul, okay? Because he does. I'm proud of him too. I love him to pieces, even though I get mad at him and stuff. But I want to read this to you really quick, just so you know. I want you to be sure. I want you to be affirmed. I never hurt no child, never hurt my own. I love my children. I love them all, whether they're biologically mine or not. This one's from Angela. I got some here from all of them. She says, "Dear Mom, Happy Mother's Day. I wanted to write you and say thank you for always being there for me and for loving me only the way a mother can. Mom, sometimes I think back on my childhood and remember such wonderful memories. My favorite is, this is fun. My favorite is when we made that paper mache ball. That was so much fun. I think I just loved being with you. And now as an adult, that's still my favorite thing. Spending time with you, even if we're just watching TV or talking. I love being with you. I am so blessed that God chose me to be your daughter. I hope I can be half the mom that you are. More than anything, I want to make you proud of me. So I try real hard to be a good mom. You've taught me so much. Taught me how to love unconditionally. I never be able to thank you enough for everything you've done for me and taught me. Mom, you have a special place in my heart that belongs only to you. I hope that one day my boys will look at me and feel the way I do for you. You live for us. You can see it in everything you do and say. You are always talking and bragging about one of us. I bet there's not one day that goes by that you don't worry or think or pray for us. That's what makes you such a special, great mom. Sorry this letter is so sloppy, but it's really late and I'm very tired. And is so much more I want you to know, but it would take forever to let you know how much I adore you. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Love, Angela. She, it's funny because I'm still finding things like this, around here that I don't recall ever reading the first time. And it's such, it's almost like it's just a reminder, because there's a lot of things, I'll read it to you one day, but there's a poem she wrote, and in that poem, it's describing pretty much everything that happened that last night with her, and it was I think as a parent that loses a child, we go through a whole lot of whys and hows and what could we do different and how could we do it. We want to go back in time and many things go through your mind. But, like I read that poem and it was as if way back then she sensed or knew she wasn't going to be here and she left me that. So I would know she's always with me and we're okay. You know we're okay. And she knows I was with her. Okay, I'm going to end this one, and I will talk to y'all shortly.